Hey there, Bible buddies. I've got something of a unique one here for you tonight. This is a Hymns Old and New with Concordance, published by R.L. Allan and Sons. I ordered it a few weeks ago with another Bible from them, and I just got it in tonight. I was kind of thumbing through it, and I figured I would make a quick review video just to kind of show you what it's all about. Now this is one that is available on their website, but it's kind of in a password protected section of their website. Please don't send me any messages or ask me how I got the password or how I ordered it or how I got access to the site or if I will sell this to you. I managed to get my hands on this one and I'm glad I did, but it was just kind of a one-off deal, so I'm not going to be getting any more of these or anything like that. So sorry, but this one is mine. I will be keeping it because they don't pop up very often. I've only seen it once before on eBay. Somebody had one from one of the 1950s printings. So I did want to share it with you here today as best I could. Now there is quite an extensive copyright section that I'll show you, and it pretty much bars me from showing you any of the actual music or any of the essentially any of the lyrics or any of that of the hymns. So I'm not going to be showing you any of that, but I will put some other stuff that will keep you interested throughout this video. So first, let me go ahead and show you the outside of the hymnal here. So you have in gold there, and it's just it's very lightly kind of pressed into it. You can kind of feel it a little bit, but it's printed there. Hymns Old and New with Concordance. This is a black goatskin, and it was done by Royal Youngblood, so the quality is really amazing. It's through the roof. You can see here that there's a little perimeter, kind of a perimeter debossing line there. Goes all the way around on the spine. There's nothing on the spine, it's totally clean. There's nothing on the back either. So you can see it there in the grain. On the cover is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Now this cover is kind of it's like a hardboard cover. It's not flimsy, it's not floppy, it's not quite like a hardback book, but it's a very stiff cover. I would imagine after a while that will get kind of loose. So just an aside there, if you know you were hoping for like a very floppy cover, this will not be it. You can see here that it does have kind of a curved spine there. You have the white head and tail band. It has that beautiful gold gilting all the way around. Gorgeous. Youngblood really knocked it out of the park here. They did a great job. And it does have one black ribbon. It is kind of a skinny ribbon, and it is not fancy at all. It's not a satin ribbon. It's, I don't even know what you'd consider it, like a nylon ribbon. It doesn't have a smooth side. And when I first got it, it was kind of a rough cut on the edge there. I cleaned it up a little bit. So the ribbon is kind of poor, but this is more of a functional piece, I would imagine. So it's not a big deal, at least to me. Take a look here at the liner. You can see it's a paste down, and the corner work is very nice there. You can see it. It does have a what do you call this, reinforcing tape there in the gutter to help the longevity of the hymnal. The paste down is a black kind of vinyl liner here, so I would imagine it'll hold up well to some use over the years. The back is the same, so nothing special there. All right, when we open it up, I got to be real careful here. Again, I don't want to show any of the music, but when we open up, we have a few blank pages, kind of some cardstock pages here. Not very many. It is Smythe sewn. Does not have overcast stitching or anything like that. So the title page here says Hymns Old and New by R.L. Allan and Sons publishers. I'm going to go ahead and take a minute here to kind of block up this page so that nobody's copyright feelings get hurt. I'll be right back. Alright, so here we are. This is the copyright page. It's just the reverse of the title page there. There's the title page and the copyright page on the back there. Now obviously here, this is the first hymnal, and I had to cover it just for copyright reasons. But I'll go ahead and show you the copyright here. You can see how specific they are with it, and you guys can pause the video and read it if you'd like. But it does say there that it was printed and bound in the Netherlands by Royal Youngblood. This was reprinted in 2016, and it looks like they've only had a few editions over the years. To include a 1919, 1928, and 1951. Now, I've seen the 51 before on eBay. Somebody had it, and they were selling it for only about $30. So I guess they didn't really know what they had, but you do see them very, very rarely pop up on eBay. So as you would expect, it's a hymn book, and I'll try and roll in some things here to kind of keep your attention throughout the video, and I'll skip back to the concordance here in a second, but as you can expect, it's just kind of a standard hymnal. It has 412 hymns. It's a lot of very traditional style hymns. They're just very, very simple, and very direct and to the point. And I bought it because I enjoy really absorbing anything that has to do with, with praising God. So I love reading, prayer books, and I love reading great hymns and all sorts of things like that. So I'm not much of a music guy myself. I don't sing or anything like that. I mean, I sing in church, but it's kind of a low mumble. But I do enjoy reading. I do enjoy reading praises to God. So I find a great joy in that. So that's why I purchased this one. The layout is pretty much, it's kind of like a, they're very short songs, but it's like kind of one song per page. And you have kind of a treble clef bar, and then kind of like a bass clef bar underneath that. And kind of in between the two bars are the lyrics, and they'll have like multiple verses kind of designated there, numbered off 1, 2, 3, 4 for the, for the lyrics. And then kind of at the bottom, they'll have the chorus kind of laid out. And then kind of beyond that, there's, the title of the song, and then there's any alternate titles I might have had over the years. And then at the bottom is the copyright information, kind of pretty standard stuff that you would see if you were to open any hymnal. So if you continue to flip through it, like I said, you'll get through 412 hymns, and then you'll get to this point. I'll flip back here. Actually, let me take this out. I don't need this anymore. And we'll go to the ribbon right there. So when you flip back to the back, and you can probably see a little bit of the music there through the back there, but when we flip to the back here, you'll see this is an index of first lines. So essentially what this is it points you to the correct hymn number if you only know the first line of the song, which kind of happens to a lot of people. They might only know the first line of a song, but if they know at least that much, then they can find their way to the correct hymn and go from there. Now, I do want to speak a little bit of the paper. The paper is very nice. As you can imagine, it's from Royal Youngblood. I'm not sure what the GSM is. I really couldn't tell you. If I had to guess, I'd probably say, low to mid 30s, something like that, 32 or 36 GSM. The ghosting, you can see a little bit of the ghosting here, but, this isn't really like a kind of a traditional layout as like you would expect from a Bible. So it's kind of to be expected because you have more ink from the notes and all that sort of thing. The ghosting isn't terrible though. All that said, basically to get around to the point, the ghosting isn't terrible. It's very nice considering how thin the hymnal is. Now you can see that it does have red under gold art gilt, and it's beautiful. It was applied very well from Royal Youngblood. It looks great. Yeah, so it's great. I mean, fantastic job. I'll keep flipping here. I don't know if this is considered some of the lyrics. I'm sure it is. Please, Allan, if you want to karate chop me for doing this, I apologize. Let me know. Reach out to me, and I'll gladly take down the video. Then we have a metrical index here. Now, again, I'm sorry, I'm not much of a music guy, so I'm not too sure what metrics are. I mean, there is a little bit of a description here. It says alternative tunes will be found for a number of hymns by referring to the group in which the hymn is included. The meter of a hymn is usually found by counting the number of syllables in each line. So again, I'm not too sure what the differentiation is here. If anybody knows, please feel free to chime in the comments below. I would love to know. Then we get to the next one, and we have a topical index. And the topical index kind of, obviously it's a topical index. So if you're looking for a song or a hymn on a specific topic like need or building, death and judgment, it'll kind of show you here kind of the sections accordingly, which is nice. And then it also has it in alphabetical order. So the section before is done kind of in order of the, like a section order. And this is done in alphabetical order. And then we have the concordance. Now, similar to a Bible, the concordance kind of points you to the direction of a word as it's used in a Bible, for whatever use, wherever it's used, it'll point you in the direction of that. The concordance here kind of does the same. It points you in the direction of the words that are used. So if you see the word, we'll say abide, right? So we can see here, I'll get it closer. We can see here that abide, these are all the places where the word abide is used. So all the songs and all the locations of where the word abide is used. And you can see here a little bit more of the publication information there. So kind of a normal style of concordance you guys would be used to, and it's very thorough. Obviously, I would imagine it's, you know, the majority of the words that are in the songs are used here, because a substantial chunk of this hymnal is this concordance. So we'll flip through a little bit more and get to the end. The concordance is the last thing, I believe. Then there are like 5 sheets of blank paper, and yeah, 5 sheets of blank paper, and then a couple more sheets of cardstock. So you get a few just sheets there, blank paper, I guess, if you wanted to write your own hymns or some notes or whatever, or important dates or where you've traveled, that sort of thing. And then you get a couple sheets there of cardstock again, and the end of the Bible. The end of the Bible. The end of the hymnal. So there you go, just a quick review of this hymnal. I was really excited to get it. I just feel like it's something kind of unique and different. You don't see them come up very often. So I was super stoked to get it and share it with you guys. Just a couple last things I wanted to mention. The hymnal itself didn't come with a box. It just came wrapped in a clear plastic cellophane, kind of like a plastic wrap. It did have the item number stickered on the back of it. ONX9C is the edition that I got. It sells on the website right now for £39, which is about $54 American. It does actually have a really nice Oxford hollow. I'm sorry I can't show it to you, but if you open it up, you'll see that there's like a little gap between the cover and then the back of the text block, and it's called an Oxford hollow, and that basically helps the pages to kind of lift up when the book is laid flat. It kind of helps the gutter to lift up so the whole page lays flat. And then lastly, I did misspeak earlier. The website did have the GSM listed as 40 GSM, the paper. So it is a very nice paper for this edition, thankfully. Again, done by Youngblood to the highest standards. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later, Bible buddies. Bye.